Hello everyone, welcome back to Cinders. I've actually already played about 5 more minutes of this and then got a phone call I had to answer and and instinctively pressed stopped recording. Probably could have kept recording and just continued on, but I didn't, so now I'm restarting. I'm also putting on the menu screen because we have a flower on her dress now. I hope I just didn't turn off the volume for the recording as well by accident. So I think when I went to the menu screen at the end of last session after I stopped recording, it said it to do with my choices I made, which is an interesting thing to do. I like when I see that a lot of visual novels, they usually change the menu screen to reflect what you're doing in game, which I like. So regardless, I don't know if I'll show this every time because who knows what the next flower will look like. If it's the same deal, I'll probably won't keep opening on this. If it's different, if it's drastically different, I might, but we'll have to see next session. And then I went to residence. Yeah, because we were in the cemetery last time. Yeah, I know I've seen the scene, but I need to record it again. All clear in the main hall, and I don't hear anyone screaming my name. Looks like I made it back in time. Oh, pardon me, ma'am. I was just on my way out. Who are you? Oh, no one important, no one important. Merely here to do a little business with madame. I'm leaving right away. I don't want to discuss the lovely mademoiselle with my foul presence. Wait a moment, what business? Pardon me, but I really must be going. What was that all about? He certainly seemed to be hiding something. I could ask someone in the household if they knew anything about this guy. Carmosa certainly out of question, but maybe one of the sisters? Then again, I can never tell if they're on my side or not. It might be best to play dumb and see what happens. We're on Sophia's good side right now, so let's go ask Sophia. Maybe Sophia will know something. She's always watching and listening to everything in the house. I'll go look for her. Now that's just great. She's not here either. I thought for sure she'd be hiding out in her room. I don't hide, Sophia. What are you doing in my room? Mother said dinner's almost ready, so I had to come fetch you. Where have you been? I was washing up, but I ran into a strange man on the way back. Do you have any idea who that was or what he wanted? You seem to always have a good grasp. You always seem to have a good grasp on what's going on here. I usually do, regardless of what Mother and Gloria think. A strange man came by earlier today. He said he had important information for the lady of the house. Gloria tried to send him away, but Mother ordered her to let him in. Do you have any idea what his information was? Well, I wasn't really invited to their secret meeting. This is very interesting. I wonder what Camosa's up to. Who knows? Mother has secret servants and spies everywhere. She's like a spider pulling at many different threads of her web at once. It could be anything. That's such a perfect analogy. I suppose if it's important, it'll come up eventually. Gloria might know more. She's always trying to please Mother. Well, thank you for the information. I don't see why you're thanking me. It's hardly an exciting secret. Anyway, you should hurry up and get to the dining room. Mother would maul us both if we were. Mother would maul us both if you were late. A few hours later. I'm so worn out. Of course, Carmosa would order me to help the servants wash the dishes. I wasn't much more than a servant during dinner either, and like the servants, I don't get paid though. Honestly, I'd rather they didn't even invite me to dinner. Picking over the leftovers is better than waiting on them. At least I had something to occupy my thoughts while I did chores. A lot happened today. First, there was the talk I had with Sophia. I'm surprised that she was willing to open up to me. Usually she's quite quiet and moody. She even smiled at me a few times during dinner and treated me better than usual. I wonder if she's reaching out for a friend. Maybe the two of us could be friends. I think so. Her circumstances are much better than mine, really. And at least I had a happy childhood. She's been mistreated all her life. I wonder if I would be the same as her if I was in the same situation. But even though she's rough and cynical, she proved today that there's a smart and sensitive girl under all that. If she stopped pushing me away, I thought I could grow to like her. I think I could grow to like her. Still, the talk with Sophia is nothing compared to meeting Madame Gahid in the cemetery. What a woman. She's fascinating, but I can't really figure her out. She might look imposing, but she doesn't scare me. She looks familiar and trustworthy. It's clear she cared about my mother, otherwise she wouldn't be tending to her grave. I should visit her in the town as soon as I get the chance, at least to thank her for keeping Mom's grave clean. And then there's the most mysterious event of the day, that weird man coming by the house. He looks like a vagabond. I'm surprised Kamosa would give him the time of day. I only wish I knew what his information for Kamosa was. It must be something important. I have to dig deeper if I want to find out. So many questions in one day. Might be a big chance to finally change my life. But I'm too tired to think about it right now. After everything I've done today, I'm feeling so worn out, I can barely stand. I had hoped I'd have time to read a book before bed, but I need sleep. Maybe I'll have more energy tomorrow. This pops up so often that it's confusing when it's important, to me at least. Cinders. Hello? Someone there? We are here. Who are you? I can barely see you. Oh, but we can see you quite well. What is this place? Where am I? You're in your bed. So this is a dream? It is. Then none of this is real. Why? You're real, and so are we. That's real enough. But who are you? You don't remember us. Should I? Do we know each other? We know you. You don't know us, but you know of us. If you want to meet us, come to the lake. The lake? And don't forget to bring a gift. It would be improper if you didn't. Now rest, darling. You deserve it, and you need all the strength you can get for tomorrow. I feel like I slept a while. That's strange. It looks like late morning, but no one came to wake me up. Again. I wonder why. I had such a strange dream last night. It felt more real than any I've had before. I wonder what it meant. I suppose time will tell. Time to get up and see what the day has in store for me. Probably more trouble. Strange. No one's in the main hall? I wonder where everyone went. Normally, Kamosa would be all over this place handing out orders to everyone. If she went somewhere on business, she'd definitely wake me before leaving. Where are the girls anyway? Would you shut up and listen to me just this once? Why would I? You're not the lady of the house, so stop acting like it. I'm not taking orders from you. Oh no, not this again. Here I was hoping that everyone had just disappeared. I'm surprised, though. The voices are coming from Kamosa's study. I thought it was off limits. I better check it out. I'm not taking any orders from you. You shouldn't even be in here in the first place. Then tell me who you think should be in charge of the house right now. I don't see anyone more qualified. Wow, so this is what Kamosa's private study looks like. A bit barren compared to what it was in Father's room. Compared to when it was Father's room. Did she have to get rid of everything that was even remotely pretty? Did she hate it that much, or did she just need money that badly? What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. Isn't this place off limits to everyone? Oh, Gloria's just on another one of her delusional power trips. Why else would she be here? Shut up, you little. Hang on, what's going on here? Where's Kamosa anyways? Who knows? She left early this morning without saying much, and now Gloria's distraught. She left for business, and she'll be back in 2 days. It happens, and I'm not distraught. I'm merely trying to maintain order while Mother is away. I don't recall Mother leaving you in charge. Shouldn't it go without saying? Who else would be capable? All you're good for is foolish commentary. Oh, of course. Only Gloria is capable of anything. How did I not see that before? Both of you stop arguing right now. Side with Sophia and get her on your side. Sophia has a point, Gloria. You're claiming leadership when no one even asked you to. If Kamosa didn't appoint someone, doesn't that mean she didn't find it necessary to leave anyone in charge? Maybe she thought we'd actually be able to handle ourselves for 2 days, but this is a rare chance. We're free of her rule for a little bit. We should enjoy it instead of arguing about it. You see, even Cinders figured it out. With Kamosa gone, we're getting a break. You don't have to ruin our fun with your sad imitation of her. Both of you are helpless. Your rebellious behavior is exactly why someone needs to take charge. But I suppose I can't stop you. Go ahead and have your fun, if you're so smart and responsible. Cut it out. Are we ignoring the most important matter at hand? Why on earth did Kamosa leave so early without saying anything? Doesn't that seem suspicious? It's not as if Mother ever tells us anything. Even we don't know what she does. If she thought we needed to know, she'd tell us. She'll be back in 2 days, and that's it. Do you think she has anything to do with that strange man who came by yesterday? All I know is that it's none of our business. Now, if neither of you are going to help me, get out of here and leave me alone. Let's get out of here, Cinders. Our audience with Her Majesty is clearly over. And there you have it. No matter what you tell Gloria, she insists on being in charge. Well, what do you plan on doing with your day? I'm not sure. I might go into town. There's a few things I've been meaning to do. Good luck getting Gloria's permission for that. You'd be better off just sneaking out on your own. You mean you won't tell her if I go? Why would I do that? I want no part in Gloria's delusions of power, and I don't care what you do. Maybe sneaking out is a good idea then. I'll think about it. I'm hungry though. I need to eat first. About that, I already made breakfast. You can have some if you like. You made breakfast for me? I cooked for myself already and made extra for you, and making extra for you was no trouble. Thank you. That was very kind of you. I wouldn't read into it too much. I only did it because it was easy. Of course. Well, thank you anyway. Breakfast was lovely. Everything's so much more relaxing and peaceful when most is away. It sure would be nice if every day could be like this. I guess that's just a silly dream, though. Wonder what I should do today. Definitely be a perfect day to go into town. I could talk with that woman, Madame Guide, or go see Tobias. Well, there's no sense in waiting around. I should get going. I wonder if I should tell Gloria that I'm leaving. She would be angry if she found out later. Nah, sneak out. Well, if she's angry, that's her own problem. Besides, if I told her, she'd probably forbid me to leave anyway. I should probably skip out on the joy of speaking with her. Sneaking out, I see. I knew you would. Gloria will be angry with me either way. What difference does it make? Oh, you don't have to tell me that. And you really won't tell Gloria I left? Are you joking? I have enough of her for today. I don't want to talk to her about anything. Besides, she'll notice soon enough. She's not stupid. And once she notices, she'll be angry. I'll look forward to it. Take care and have fun in town. There's no way you'll be able to have any fun here after all. Thank you, Sophia. I'll be back as soon as I can. I wonder if I can stop in the forest on the way to town. Or actually, I also wonder if I can stop in town on the way... Go to town and stop in the forest on the way back. Let's try that one. So I have a feeling if we stop in the forest, it'll be, weird. Market day is clearly over. The streets are much emptier now. That's just fine with me. I still got plenty of things I can do, like visit Tobias. Maybe I could also stop by the inn and see if Captain of the Guard is there again. But first, I need to see if I can find Madame Guide's shop. She seems to know a lot about Mother and I. I'm so curious to learn more. I don't have a clue where her shop is, though. I'll have to ask around. Yeah, it seems you found it well enough. Well, here I am. It's the first time I'm here, but this place wasn't hard to find. It really stands out. I don't see Madame Guide anywhere. Is she out? Just look at everything here. Skulls, candles. I don't even know what that is. I wonder if I should have come. Don't touch anything. Ah, you surprised me. Oh, child, it's you. I mistook you for one of those mindless town folk. Is it possible to even leave for lunch without one of them coming in and breaking something? Why do you do it? I have to eat sometime, right? I meant, why do you leave your store open? Doesn't it attract thieves? These people might be clumsy, but they won't take any risks if they don't have to. Especially when it involves stealing from a witch. But earlier you said you're not a witch. Did I? Well, what I am hardly matters. What matters is what people believe in me. It's most helpful. Yeah, I think I understand what you mean. Of course you understand. You're a bright girl, just like your mother. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. You had like you knew Mother, but I don't remember you. I didn't know your mother, but not as well as you'd like. I know you too. How did you two meet? A few months before you were born, your mother had some health problems. She came to me for help. I wouldn't say we were close friends, but I learned many of her secrets. I see. Can you tell what Mother was like? I only know her from what Father told me. Oh, I have nothing but respect for her. She was a strong, clever woman who wouldn't settle for the boring life that was expected of her. She was ambitious, motivated, and she always knew how to get what she wanted. How strange. Father always spoke of her as if she was an angel, humble, caring, and a hopeless romantic. How is that strange? Those aren't conflicting descriptions. Can't a woman be smart and independent and still want to be a good mother and wife? She was also practical and brilliant at business. Better than your father, to be honest. Wow, I never knew. With everything Father said, she seemed more mythical than anything else. Truly? You know, you were rather similar to your mother. The two of you have the same spark. How do you know? Might be true, but how would you know that? Even if you did know Mother, you hardly know anything about me. Well, you surely are a clever one. It's true, I don't know you well, but I observed you recently. You observed me? Not sure I'm comfortable with that. I'm sorry, I just wanted to know how my friend's daughter was faring. And it was impossible to just go and visit you. Is that Carmosa's doing? Ah, Lady Carmosa, your father always was attracted to extraordinary women. He may have had a good heart, but he was a little disconnected from reality. Without your mother's guidance, he likely would have lost his title and fortune in no time. Carmosa also has the brains and ambition necessary to manage his estate. She's an excellent choice for a second wife, and an incredible person. Let's try beg to differ. I beg to differ. I could describe Carmosa in several ways, but incredible isn't one of them. You're not looking at the bigger picture. You might be justified in hating Carmosa, but you should still respect her. You couldn't get to where she is now by worrying about being liked. She knowingly put her family status before her own happiness. That's not an easy choice. Don't try to make excuses for her actions. You can dress it up, but Carmosa's still a bad person. She's not doing anything for her family if all her daughters are miserable because of her. I appreciate that she's ambitious and independent, but she should do it without inspiring hate or hurting people. I suppose that's where we differ, child. You still live with such an outlook. Life is not a fairy tale, and you won't always be able to be so idealistic. I did not say that word right. Still, I suppose I can't stop you from aiming for the sort of life you want. You only live once, after all. By the way, how are Carmosa's daughters? Are you getting along? They're not bad. Well, I assume you can imagine how Carmosa's daughters would be. They keep me at arm's length. They're troubled, confused, hurt, and they often hide behind cruelty or cynicism. But underneath that all, they're just normal girls. I think as they mature, our relationship will get better. I only hope that with time, they'll be able to free themselves from Carmosa's toxic influence. But for now, it's still very difficult to live with them. It seems that things are difficult for you. You're not very happy with your life these days, aren't you? You could say that. And what are you doing? What do you mean? If you don't like your life, then you have to be the one to change it. Otherwise, anything you say is just whining. I definitely want my life to change. Then what's your plan? I have to learn more. I don't really have a plan yet. Why not? Are you expecting these to just work themselves out? Of course not. It's just that I don't know enough to form a real plan. I don't want to act rashly. I get the feeling that there's a lot more going on that I don't know about. Carmosa is acting strangely. If I could figure out what she's up to, maybe I could use that to my advantage. I'm also wondering if I could find a way to reclaim the estate from her somehow. I'm my father's only daughter, after all. There's almost always a way to bend the law to your will. It might not be very kind, though. Anyways, it doesn't seem you have a very clear idea what you want yet. I promised your mother that I'll help you, and I will. But you yourself need to know what you want first. Come see me once you're ready to move forward, and we'll talk about your options. Did you really promise my mother you'd help me? Of course I did, girl. I have no reason to lie about that. You must get going now, though. Wait, I still have so many questions. I have a lot of work to do, I'm afraid. I can't afford any disturbances. I'm sure you will have another chance to talk. I'll do my best to answer your questions then. You remind me so much of your mother, and I'm sure that you'll be just fine. Thank you. Goodbye. Take care, girl. I must admit, I don't know what to think about Madame Gahid after we talk. Can't tell if she's being serious or sarcastic, if she's giving me advice or just mocking me, or both. Maybe I'm just not used to acts of selflessness, but I get suspicious when someone outright offers to help me with any of my problems. Makes me wonder if they don't have some hidden agenda, especially if it's the town witch. Looks like my mother was quite special to make such an interesting acquaintance, a witch. Still, she seems genuinely interested in helping me. Can I really be picky here? I won't be forgetting the conversation we just had anytime soon, that's for sure. Where should I go now? Still fairly early. I'd probably take my time today. I could go have a little talk with Tobias in the store. I wouldn't mind heading to the inn either. I'm sure it would be fun. I might even see Captain and the guard again. So where should I go next? I want to go to the inn. I want to see what's up with the guard, to be honest. Tobias is probably... Ooh, actually, I wonder if Camosa's with Tobias. Ooh. No, I want to see what's going on with the guard.